It certainly is hot in here. Hello all, it's the 6th of May and it's certainly warm here in Essex, UK 2018. Apparently tomorrow it's meant to be the hottest bank holiday for this time of year on record, so there we go. 20 degrees C or thereabouts today, which is about 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and tomorrow and Tuesday it's meant to get up to about 23 to 24 degrees C, which is around 72 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe. So certainly some great temperatures, and literally as I look around here, you know, day by day I can see things growing in here. Obviously the heat in here far exceeds what it is outside, and it's acting as a real catalyst. But as I look around, especially the peach tree, I mean, it's putting out like this much extra growth on things. Absolutely fantastic, mate. And well, what I thought I'd do is start a bit of work on the kitchen garden. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that all I've got in the kitchen garden so far is some tomatoes. I have got Gardener's Delight, Sweet Million and some Moneymaker in there. So I'm going to leave those, and I've got loads and loads and loads of runner beans down here. So what I'll do is get the camera and show you my runner beans. So we're down here with Dan's runner beans. Let's have a look at what we've got here. Runner beans, best of all. I mean, look at them. So I would have set probably, how many is there in these cells? 20. And quite a lot of them have germinated. I'm going to set those, I think, best of all. Good name, isn't it? Nice, healthy growth. Another one, look. Best of all. I think I'm going to set them as well. Courgette. All green bush. Nice healthy plants. I want you to keep an eye on this over the next few years. Remember this? Autumn Royal. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. Grapevine. There you go, you can read that, can't you? Black blue seedless grape with firm juicy flesh and thin skin. Ripens late in the season and is best grown indoors. So, what I'm hoping to do is for that vine in the next few years to produce massive crops of beautiful Californian sweet grapes. Now, I've never been to the US, but anyone out there in California who knows anything about Autumn Royal grapes? Because by all accounts they're meant to be absolutely delicious, and I want to grow them here. So, the kitchen garden. Why would one want a kitchen garden? Well, that's so that you can grow stuff for your kitchen, unsurprisingly. And that will vary very much on what you like to use in your kitchen. Now, I myself am really not the best cook in the world, you know. Survival cooking, really. It involves a lot of boiled veg and steamed veg. So, what I'm doing is putting things in which I can very easily boil or steam. So, courgettes are great for this, as are runner beans. And there's something very, with regards to Now that late summer, that lovely flavour of runner beans, especially with gravy and vinegar. I don't know. I find that absolutely fantastic. And there's so many things that you can put in your kitchen garden. I mean, if you're a bit more of a proper cook or elaborate chef than I am, you could grow herbs, you could grow spices, chilies, anything really. So use your imagination, think. You like a bit of salad, do you? We'll have some outdoor cucumbers, we'll have some peppers maybe, a little cloche or something like that. Have some lettuce. So many things you can think of. So use your imagination when you're thinking about your kitchen garden. But I myself, I've got spuds as well in them buckets. Probably know that. But yeah, for somebody like myself, simple is best. I'm going to start some work. Well, I'm going to have some courgettes here. Now, dig a little bit of a hole. Now when you're setting courgettes and marrows, it's good to have some nice well-rotted organic matter in there, but this bed is very enriched and very nutritious, so it's already there. But if you are setting something in some porous soil, get some nice compost in there. Get something from your compost bin. You know, get some well-rotted manure and stick it in there. Plants will thank you for it. They really will. Let's have a look at these. Whether I set all of these, it remains to be seen. Oh, look at that one. It's good. These are all grown, whoops, by my own hand from seeds. Bring them closer to the camera so you can have a look-see. They look alright, don't they? Nice like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to set 4, I think. You want to give them a nice space apart because plants can get rather large, as you will see, as the season progresses. Get these in here. Cool. Just imagine how amazing these are going to be. Give it a few months. They can crop relatively quick. Where are we going to put the next one? Being a typical bloke, we're going to go in a straight line. And we're going to stick that in there. So we've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 courgette plants, variety all green bush. So let's expect big things from them. Now we're going to plant runner beans down the side here. So I've got 10 plants out, and I'm just planning what I'm going to do. So I'm probably going to start about here. Just move this. These are apple rootstocks. I'm probably going to start here. Don't go too close because I'm expecting this tomato plant to push out. We'll start here. What I'm going to do is just using my trowel here, just dig my plants in. Just like that. Yeah, that's the idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a few little wigwams of 4, because I like the sound of that. Firm them in. Just in the process here of setting another 4. Nice strong looking one. Plenty of wood ash in here. Bumblebee. So I've got 12 plants here. What about that then? So yeah, 12 plants, and I've got some canes down the allotment, so another time when I go down there I'll bring some canes, but at the moment we'll have these 12 here, and the rest of the plants, nearly said canes then, the rest of these plants will go down the allotment, I guess. So let's hope for some great crop of runner beans, best of all. I think these seeds came from Savers, Carters, and if you've been following my channel you'll have seen the video by which I set these, or some of them. So you're seeing them from seed to hopefully crop. That's the plan anyway. Right, so what I'm going to do is give you an update on how things in general are progressing, because a lot of people, they like to obviously see how things are progressing that I've set. So let's do that. Right, now the sweet peas, different varieties. We got Singing the Blues, Old Fashioned, and there's one here called Special Mixed, but really these need to go out soon, so we'll be pressing on with that. My marigolds haven't done so bad really, considering you may remember I set them literally during all that snow that we had. Obviously not in the snow, in here, but you could see, you know, a lot of them have germinated, so I'm very happy with those. More of them there. The pansies are on the lower shelf, and in a way it's good because I want to hold them back a bit, because I hope might put them out for the winter. But look, they're pretty good. The name of the variety of these pansies, I forget now. It'll be on one of my other videos. I've already done the runner beans. And the tomatoes are just fantastic. But have a look at here, look. This is one thing that's very fascinating about peaches. Certainly this variety, Dixie Red, is you can see, look, they really start to swell quick once they're on there. And these will probably be ready to eat in about 2 months or so. Now, I'm a bit precious over this tree, but no sign of peach leaf curl. What's that? No, that's not peach leaf curl, that's something else that's not peach leaf curl. But I'm always, the moment I see any slight blemish or anything on here, so we're hoping for the best. That's a big old peach. Hoping for the best, no peach leaf curl. And the climbing nasturtiums, they're absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at the size of them. Mikhail as well. This will be going down the allotment. Now, one thing very important is Brassicas. When I say Brassicas, I mean plants of the Brassica family. So you're talking about cauliflower, cabbage, kale, purple sprouting broccoli, etc, etc. Don't set it in the same area year after year, because you can get a thing called club root, and that's where the root unsurprisingly grows like a club, and you can't grow proper brassicas anymore in that area for a good few years, or you have to change the soil and grow other things to counteract it. So learn from that one. And the cherries, Stella cherry. To see how many of these actually turn into cherries. Whoop. Early at this stage. Too early to tell. The blueberries are doing well, and look at all these flowers. They should all turn into blueberries. Remember, I put the Ericaceous feed on there for the rain, of which we've had plenty of. We'll wash that in. Wash the nutrients in, because they require Ericaceous, which is acidic soil, because blueberries, their natural environment is peat bogs, and they need acidic soil to thrive, really. Now the strawberries, I've got an assortment of varieties here. Cambridge Favourite, Honey-O, Symphony, and El Santa. And it won't be long now until I get some strawberries, so very happy about that. Okay, so pears. Now, variety Concorde, and you can see, look at that. I mean, this could be absolutely loaded with fruit. I mean, these chances of these all making it to fruition are very, very small indeed, but get that into focus, come on. Last year this cropped heavily, say heavily, about 9 or 10 fruits off of this tree, which isn't a massive tree, but they were big fruits. I'm very happy. Spoke a lot about this tree in previous videos. The tree that never grows, but in this circumstances I'm very happy about that. Now my grapes that I set, remember them? Grown from cuttings, there. And what else have we got here? Now this one here, Lakemont Seedless, I purchased this one because I wanted one on a rootstock, and so far it's not good actually. And I did have my concerns when I first saw the look of it, but I'm not going to rip it out. I'm going to give it a chance because I'm nice like that. And see, this is just looking pretty bad here, but we shall see just how this does. I've set plenty of other Lakemont Seedless, of which are not grafted like this one is, so it will be intriguing if the other ones do far better than this, won't it? But I don't think it's a particularly good specimen, but never mind. Another grapevine here, planted this last year, starting to put out some shoots. I'm expecting this to grow very quick because it put its boots down last year, so it should be fine. And that brings me on to this tree here, Plum Jubilee. I won't read it out, I'll let you pause the screen if you want to read that. Now look at that. I mean, got a little fruit here, a few fruits here, and some fruits here. Now covered in blossom. I think I managed to get it on video, but I'm expecting a good crop off of this for such a small tree, and considering it's only been in the ground a year or so, it is a fantastic looking tree. But something tells me this tree is going to be very strong. So Jubilee might be a plum that you would be interested in. And the apple here, Worcester Pearmain, they tend to be a little bit later in blossoming than plums and cherries, but it looks like it's going to set some fruit, so that would be nice, wouldn't it?